Hello everyone. Sorry I'll probably lose you as I'm doing another driving video, but I just want to let you know here's the relevant information. I will be on a good friend of mine, Let's Be Frank stream tonight at 10 p.m. However, this will not be a stream discussing the debate. This is something that we had planned, and it's going to be discussing Russiagate and the ins and outs of what we've learned here in the past week and a half. So yeah, it should be a good show. I will be watching the debate later. I won't be watching it live probably. And then I'll be doing I'll be doing a video about the debate at some point tomorrow. So again, 10 p.m. on my friend Let's Be Frank's channel. I will not be streaming it. I'll be on his channel. So if I could just say some words about Let's Be Frank's channel and why you should check it out. Again, it's just as it sounds, Let's Be Frank. If you search that on YouTube, you'll find his channel. When I get home, maybe I'll do a better video with a link to his channel, but right now I'm on the car. Frank is one of the greatest people that I know that's streaming. He is absolutely fantastic. He's done a lot, not only just financially helping me out with my channel, but also he has been absolutely fantastic in sending viewers my way. He's also been one of the better guests we had on the radio show that I do with Todd and Carlos on the weekend. So yeah, he's a really awesome person. He's has prayer groups that he does, if that's something you're into, that you should check out. And I think that he's one of the most genuine people you'll see that has an awesome take on these issues that we're talking about of conservatism, the importance for family values, and things like that. So I really, really, really recommend checking out his channel. I think that you'll really enjoy it. And he's one of the content creators that does everything the right way. He's authentic. You're getting his actual take. He's not someone that's afraid to criticize his side. And one of the things that's the highest praises I could give to someone, I don't care if you're on the left or the right, to be a content creator that's growing like he is and that's going out of his way to help smaller channels like me, I just think that that's a really, really admirable thing. And I just can't say enough good things about Frank. He's just a fantastic person. Unfortunately, I had a minor incident come up here today where my father-in-law had some minor surgery, so I wasn't sure that I was going to be able to do it. But then I remembered Frank streams at 10 p.m. and I was like, oh yeah, I'll be done by 10 p.m. So I've had kind of a crazy, hectic day, but I will definitely be there for that show tonight, and it's going to be talking about Russiagate. So please check that out. The other thing that it would be remiss if I didn't mention, and again, I'll probably do a specific video on this a little bit later, though I got some cleaning up to do before I get other priorities tonight. Please check out my friend Drone Tech Politics show tonight, and he's going to be streaming live about the debate. I think on DLive he will be streaming that debate. I'm going to get in touch with him and do a little promotion video for him if you prefer to watch that. Either way, the beauty of it is both videos will be saved, so if you watch me and Frank live, then you can watch Drone Tech show later. If you watch the debate live, you can watch both of our shows later. Whatever, however you choose to do that. But yeah, Drone Tech, another one of those people. Drone Tech was the first person, by the way, that my very first live stream I did, I couldn't figure out how to use OBS and stream, and Drone Tech was someone I'd never met, happened to be someone who had watched some of my videos and got on live and talked me through it. So fantastic person, one of the best people I've seen. And unlike videos on his channel are incredibly polished. He has fantastic editing abilities, and they're very polished where he's able to show clips from the media, his own thoughts with it, as opposed to just my format, which is just running his jib. So yeah, I know a lot of you probably have seen me do videos with Drone Tech and you're familiar with him. But yeah, I just wanted to give him a shout out that he actually will be live streaming the debate tonight. I'm not sure if it'll be on his YouTube channel, but definitely at Drone Tech Politics on DLive.tv. The reason is that he might not be doing it on YouTube is YouTube will like kick you off if you stream stuff like that. So who knows? We'll see what's going on. So yeah, that's basically all I had for this video, but I'm not going to shut it off until I get home. So I got like a 10-minute drive here, so we could just talk about some other things. But yeah, so just to recap, 10 p.m. Let's Be Frank's channel, me tonight talking about Russiagate, and then Drone Tech will also be streaming live the debates on his DLive channel. So yeah, with the Russia stuff that we'll be talking about tonight, what I try to do is, this is a very complicated story, and I understand that it seems old and boring. What I want to do tonight is something that I do often, but hopefully Frank's got a larger audience than me. What I want to do is make this story digestible for the average person that hasn't followed the ins and outs of it. Now, I'm not going to claim that I know more than anyone in the country on this Russiagate situation. I think I know a lot, but there are people out there, if you follow on Twitter, Tracy Beans, Twitter handle that follows this, Undercover Huber is another. These people go in depth, I think, more than I do on a lot of these issues. But one of the things that I think I'm very good is explaining the overarching story and why this matters to individuals on the street. Why do you care if you're just trying to run your farm or your diner or you're trying to go to work as a welder? What does this mean to you, the coup that we saw about Russia? And that's one of the things I think I'm very good at. And in the context of that, I might not hit all of the points, but what I am doing is hitting the points that I think are most blatant that show that this is a coup. And so that's my goal tonight, to show kind of a new audience of more people the obvious contradictions, hypocrisy, and things that prove a coup, and why, if those things are true, it proves that our entire system needs week. That came out about, for example, knowing now that the FBI knew that the primary subsource of the Steele dossier was actually a Russian spy, or was being investigated as a Russian spy, and other things of that nature. So that's really what I try to do. And it's something that I know it leads to frustration in some of the people that listen to me, like, because I'm oftentimes trying to make my side's argument, or make my argument with the least resistance possible. So in other words, one of the things I learned in debate would be, sometimes I would be in a debate round and I would lose 90% of the arguments in the round, but I would still win the round. And the reason was I got very good at being able to articulate what the most important point was and why I was winning that point. So oftentimes points that are really irrelevant to the grander scheme of things. So, for example, the COVID discussion, I think that it's absolutely true that what we're being told about the deaths of COVID are being grossly inflated, that it's not 200,000 people in a motorcycle wreck as dying of COVID. However, if you engage in that level of things, people that want to talk about the seriousness of COVID will just say, you're a crazy conspiracy theorist, and you're unable to get any further than that. So if instead you could say, look, even if these numbers are true, I could show you why the Democrat or, kind of the medical experts' talking points on this still don't make sense. That's what I'm trying to do. And oftentimes when I do that in my channel, I'll see a lot of people that follow me and support me say, oh, but the numbers are garbage anyways. Yes, that's probably true, but understand that I'm making the argument, even if, and that's what, that's an effective way to try to reach across the aisle and to get people that don't normally agree with you. So in the context of the Russia situation, I'm trying to point out, even if you think that Trump's possibly shady, that Trump possibly had shady connections to Russians, none of which I believe, right? I think that there were people in his campaign that were talking to Russians, don't get me wrong. But even if you believe that, here's why this was a coup against Trump. So that way you don't get bogged down in these conversations of, oh, but Konstantin Klimek, my goodness, Manafort met with Konstantin Klimek, and he's a shady Russian dude. Yes, but even if you believe that, here's why this was still a coup. And that's one of the things I try to do. And I know that leads to frustration, though, because people want you to argue every point. No, devastate every point. But that's not really the way I try to do things. So that will be the goal tonight. Just kind of showing the absurdities as how we could prove that this is a coup and the things that have occurred. I'm going to lose you here for a second, and then I'm almost home. So, yeah. So again, 10 p.m. on my friend Let's Be Frank's channel. Should be fantastic, and he's incredibly generous for having me on. I really appreciate it, and I'm glad it's at 10 p.m. See, I know a lot of times people don't like to stay up late, but that's good for me because like I said, I had some minor surgery in my family today, and I stuff like that because of that, and it would have avoided me. It must have been a heck of a dinner. So I think by where I live. Do you ever see those maps? I'm going to lose you, so I won't be able to finish this point. Do you ever see like a Verizon map on those commercials? And it'll show like, here's our coverage zone. And it's got like all the red where they cover. And then, all right, got you back. So I'll be pulling in home here. So yeah, The last thing I'll say is I totally understand if you're busy tonight and you're watching the debates and you don't get around. Me and Frank will probably be gone for an hour and a half to 2 hours, though. So after the debates, if you want to tune into us, again, I'll repeat what I said on the video I did earlier here in the car. But if you don't do it this debate, try it one of these times. When you watch the debate, try at least once to watch it without anyone open mind. If you're a Trump supporter, try to say, I'm trying to be as objective as possible and see what the other side's saying. If you're a Biden supporter, do the same thing. And understand that there are people like me and that there are far more people with bigger reach, like in the mainstream media, that they're going to have hot takes on this. And that even subconsciously that can influence you. So honestly, try to make up your own mind first and then see what other people are saying about it. But I think that's important because a lot of times what you see is it'll take one person to have a take and then everyone just repeats that take. So maybe you'll come up with your own take and, keep an open mind about it. But I totally understand if you don't watch me and Frank tonight because you're watching the debate. But might I suggest then watching it on replay? It'll be on his YouTube channel. So feel free. Again, that channel is Let's Be Frank. You should check out his channel. Please like and subscribe. I think you'll really like what's going on, and it's the least I could do to try to send people his way. He has been incredibly generous sending viewers. Also, don't forget that my buddy Drone Tech on his DLive channel will actually be streaming the debate tonight and have a panel on there talking about it. So consider watching it that way too if you like. So, all right, I'll be pulling it home here. I'll hang up I'll end this video before I let my dogs out of their cage because they'll be insane mad people. They always are. Uh-oh. Did I miss? Uh-oh. I gotta call the in-laws. I may have missed them. I might be in trouble, so. Alrighty, well, hey, thank you so much, everyone. I look forward to seeing you tonight. Have fun watching the debates. If nothing else, I'll be talking about those tomorrow and considering watching us at 10 p.m. Eastern time on Let's Be Frank's channel. Thank you so much as always, and have a good one.